Alright, quick treehouse update. Made quite a bit of progress since last time I gave an update. We've since mounted all the posts. I had not really done this before, so did some research on how to do it, and I landed on doing 8 or 10 inch power lags, structural screws with blocking. So block the back with two 2x, and in the case of a 2x face board here, I used 10 inch screws all the way through. Occasionally I did an extra here or there. Whoever has to disassemble this, somebody's going to hate me because I ended up using much less expensive Menards brand lags for just structural screws to hold the blocking in place, and then these bigger, I think they're also Menards brand, but slightly more robust structural screws for the actual boards themselves, or the railings themselves. So you can see a couple different strategies here. This one didn't have side-to-side blocking, but it'll have cross bracing, and then the corners used even less. I did notch some of these. They ended up really strong. I'm actually really happy with the stability here. I may go back as we build out more. I may go back and block a little bit more like this one. Actually split the 2x6 in there, so there's already some inherent instability just because this is a 2x6 band instead of a 2x8 or 10. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing I don't love is this one ended up landing pretty far from the tree, just because of the way this board ran out, and then I ended up attaching it to this joist. I probably could have run one from here over and somehow put it in there, but I guess in retrospect I probably could have run it from here, run a block from here out, and then put the board in there. Now that I'm looking at it, I kind of want to do that, but I don't know, it just would have been kind of tight in there, and I don't think it would have been in line with the others, so I may just creatively come up with a way to leave, or just leave it. It's not that big of a deal. So let me take you around front and I'll go up. The plan is to have the entrance will be, I'll come around this way. The entrance will be right here in the front. I think we're going to do kind of a stair ladder type deal. So the stairs are going to come up, probably start back here and just go up, maybe have a little platform and up and in. I don't know, I kind of want to get creative with it and incorporate the tree, so I'm thinking kind of enter right here and then just kind of go up that little nook, but it'll go between these two posts will be where the entrance is. So we'll go on up here. As you can see with all the blocking, it's pretty robust. It's not going anywhere. These railings are quite sturdy. Yeah, so we've got three deck boards in place. We'll cut them off at the end. I'm not going to be super precise about this. I cut around the tree. You can see the level of precision here. It's not perfect, but this tree won't grow, so that could be pretty tight. Obviously around the other trees we'll leave quite a bit more space. So yeah, coming along. After we get the deck boards down, we'll cut them around the edges and then start putting the railings in place. And then after that, it's really deck boards, railings, and stairs to finish it off. And it's a little bit smaller than I'd hoped up here. By the time you get the railings in and the posts are inset, so it's going to be a little tight, but it is what it is. It's enough for a first version. Then we'll probably put another one up higher in the tree up there. We could go way up. That tree's got a lot of opportunity for a single tree house around the trunk. Long term, the plan from here is to do a zip line kind of either from this platform or one up there down to those, probably that pine tree, and then we'll do one from that pine tree back over to the larger tree there. So coming together, probably 2 or 3 more updates and we'll be all done. The stairs will be fun. I haven't done a lot of stair work, so that'll be interesting, but overall I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's obviously, I think it's pretty overbuilt. I think my only concern at this point is the basic, the actual main supports. You know, there's 3 of those. As the weight builds up here, there's no bounce. I mean, it's not moving at all. I'm more worried about failure than I am, you know, structural bounce or anything. So watch for another update, probably tonight. Hopefully I get the flooring done tonight. Do an update there. Don't look at my kind of sloppy cutting there. Overall, I was pretty precise, but there were some places where I wasn't as precise as I could have been. All right, back at it.